Thanks, Sully.
Oh, yeah. It was just one day.
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, I was going to say, can't boycott
hello.
you. What, we're live? Oh, shit. All right.
Word.
Welcome to the show. Hello.
Hello.
It's a very special day today. A somber day.
Somber day.
Somber day. It is Big Mike's last show. To commemorate, we got a lot of things going on.
We're going to bust some brackets.
Bust some brackets. We got bracket talk. We got football talk. We got baseball talk.
And we got extra joke of the day talk.
And the joke of the day. We're live on YouTube as well, so all of our YouTube followers are watching along.
Word.
We're going to make it a great show for you. We've got a jam-packed show, lots to talk about. So,
You know what, Mike? It's your last day. I want you to clap it.
Thank you.
Shit. That's bad timing. That's bad timing.
All right. We got 387. 380. What's that? 9. I cannot count, apparently. 389. Boom. All right, you hit us with the intro, though, because I always fuck it up.
That's all good. That's all good. I needed you to do the clap, though. It's only right.
Boston Cream Donut's amazing, by the way. I haven't had one of these in years.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe. It's like Johnny said, today's a very, very emotional day. It is Big Mike's last show, and it is his last day here at Lumberland. So make sure if you want to ask him questions, fire out away, and we're going to make this one count. And
Big day,
I would just like to say Big Nick will break down at some point today, and it's been a hell of a 4 years with you, man. I'll tell you
Sure
that.
has.
And
Sure has.
you know, we're not going here yet. We're not doing it.
Don't do it yet.
We're not doing it. Juliet prepped me very well this morning.
Give you the pep talk.
She gave me the pep talk. She gave me the, you still come home to me speech. So
You're not coming home to Big Mike.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, make sure you fire your questions in there. It's like Johnny said, we're gonna talk about some March Madness. We're gonna talk about I think we gotta throw a little sprinkle of NFL free agency.
Oh, yeah. We're going to start the
That's
show
all right,
off. Normal show.
According to that dumbass upstairs, he's like, "Oh, you guys doing all March Madness." I'm like, "You fucking had NFL free agency yesterday."
Yeah, the start of free agency. We got to talk about that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, go ahead, Johnny. Tell them what they want to hear, and then let's get this show on the road. Here.
Yes, sir. So, big news for today. Sorry, my mic was off to start the show. Big news for today, though, is Lumberland is dropping these sweatshirts. If you like this blue sweatshirt, 2 p.m. today, we're doing a merch drop, and you can sign up early to guarantee yourself a sweatshirt if you go to our VIP list, which you can get in our link in our bio on TikTok. You can sign up for the VIP list and get the sweatshirts early. But we've got sweatshirts going today. We've got XXLs now, so our biggest fans can rock the Lumberland merch.
So you big boys.
Exactly.
Same thing. We got we got double XLs too, right?
Yeah. Double XLs.
For all of our big lovers.
Exactly. So, yeah, so that's a big thing. So we'll be doing a live stream today as well, later today, so you can hop on that if you want to watch that.
Dwayne,
live
if you
stream.
don't buy a sweatshirt, you're not a real fan.
Exactly.
Calling you out.
Exactly.
Shout out you, Dwayne.
Calling you out.
He's not even here.
What the fuck?
What's wrong with you?
I know. It's Mike's last show.
He'll be there.
He's not even here.
I have faith in him.
Oh, we still need to auction off that shirt of yours. Remember?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Whole one?
I can't remember if this is the one.
Are you gonna still wear the whole shirt when you're gone?
I love the whole shirt's my favorite one.
That's the shirt that you're auctioning off.
Yep.
He'll wear that one. He'll
Nice
wear
and
that one.
dirty. The one with the hole in it's great. It's like dry fit. Oh,
Ooh.
it's perfect.
Ooh.
And I'm a sucker for a long sleeve tee.
With a nice hole in the middle.
With a nice hole in the middle.
Gets a nice breeze to the chest.
Oh yeah.
Um,
On a nice on a hot summer day, you get some nice airflow in there. It's good.
People want to know, Big Mike, where are you going after this? What's the next step in Big Mike's journey?
Get a job at a baseball facility. I'll be coaching a team, doing like classes and private lessons and stuff like that. Just kind of doing stuff with the facility.
Nice.
Yeah.
So if you want your chance to have a hitting lesson with Big Mike, hit him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I
taking
know a thing or two about a thing or two.
So I
Yeah.
had to slap a baseball.
Yep. That I can do.
So that's where he's going. Someone asked when are you dropping Mike's style sweatshirt? We already did that drop last month. Unfortunately, if you missed it, you missed it. As Will says, you miss.
Yep.
Could come back in the future. Never know. Keep your eyes open.
Exactly. But
Hopefully it does. I fucking love the sweatshirt.
I love this sweatshirt.
Yeah.
So
So there you
buy
go.
this sweatshirt. It's very comfy. Who quits on a Tuesday? Mike's going to Arizona. That's why he's leaving.
Yeah,
It's a technicality.
I'm also going on, going on a trip, so kind of
worked out.
well.
timed out
Yeah.
like this. The fuck? Also, what other days of the week you can quit on?
You can quit on any day of the
Oh
week.
fuck!
Uh-huh.
I will say it is ironic that Mike is resigning. I don't like the word you use. The word.
I don't like the
quitting.
word quit either.
I like resign.
Resigning.
Away.
Stepping down.
Mutually parting ways. I love that.
and a mutually
That
agreed
sounds like
upon
getting
way.
fired.
Yeah, that sounds like getting fired. Mutually
You're
parting
retiring.
ways. Yeah.
He's
You're
retiring.
retiring.
It's the paint fumes that make him retire young.
Yep.
He's retiring.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
You've been here for 4 years, and now you're trying to cause a scene. He's causing a scene on his way out.
Can I say a quick story just because this just happened? Just remind me.
Yes.
I still remember Mike's first day of work and his first assignment when he came in. He had to build one of these shelves.
Oh my
Andy
God.
goes up to him, he goes, "Hey, build one of these shelves." Literally, Mike's sitting there for like 6 hours. I think he got like half the shelf on.
Bro, I put everything on backwards. Every single piece went on backwards. It was a disaster. AJ was taking like a mallet to it.
Oh man.
I was like, all right, first job out of college. This is gonna be a quick.
Going well, yeah.
Yeah, we all were like, "Yeah, maybe this one's not gonna work."
And then 4 years later, look at him now.
4 years later, time of our lives.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So
4 years later.
we got a lot to talk about. If we have time at the end, we can do some more reminiscing. But let's get into our topics because yesterday was a very, very busy day in sports.
Very busy.
Let's just start off with the NFL free agency. So a lot of moves being made. The Jaguars making a lot of moves.
So many.
So many, none of them good.
They
The
They saw
sheriff
that.
move is good.
That's the tackle.
The guard,
Offensive
yeah.
lineman. Yeah,
Was he
guard.
rated the number one
Football team.
Was
Yeah.
he rated the number one tackle in the?
He's a top 5 guard in the game.
Yeah.
Brendan Sheriff, very good.
That was a good.
That was a good signing.
Yeah.
The rest.
That wide receiver.
Why are you
What the
saying
hell?
Christian Kirk to $84 million
Dude,
deal?
okay, that's what I was saying. I was like, he's good,
Yeah.
but he's not $84 million good.
Was he even $72 million good?
No, he's 50 maybe.
50 maybe. 4 years, 450. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But if you don't for a young quarterback like Trevor Lawrence, that's not the type of receiver you want to go out and
You
sign.
need a guy who can catch everything.
You need a possession guy.
Yeah.
You need who's like an Anquan Bolden of the league right
Mhm. I don't know.
Up on steroids.
now. It's someone like that. You
Yeah,
need
a
someone
big body.
big, solid.
Yeah.
He's just gonna gobble everything up. But you got Christian Kirk.
Yeah, that's a nice
For
fast
a lot of
speed.
money.
Yeah, for a lot of money. That's going to take up most of your offensive cap.
Yeah.
Like they're spending so much money. They spent a lot of money yesterday. They got a lot of weapons.
Yeah, you
None
gotta
of
at
them-
least admit they're trying.
Oh yeah, it was a mediocre free agent class, I will say. I mean, most of the guys either re-signed, retired, came back, whatever.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, no, whatever. But it was a pretty mediocre free agent class, and they wanted to spend in this free agent class, and they did. But no one good. Like, I don't think they're more than 2-3 wins better now with the players they signed
No.
than they were last year.
Nope.
Yeah, so you spend hundreds of millions of dollars to win 3 games.
I guess a step in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean, they're moving in the right direction.
You're now
very
not
slowly.
the number 1 pick. You're the number 4 pick.
Yeah.
Don't
Hey,
they have the
hey,
number one
7.
pick this year too?
Yeah. Right? No.
Wait, do what?
I think. Don't they have the number one overall pick in this draft coming up?
Oh, I thought you meant like the following.
No,
Uh,
this
yeah,
year.
the draft hasn't happened yet.
No.
Yeah, the Jags have it.
I think so, yeah. I don't remember. Yeah, they beat
Yeah,
best,
no one was
bet-
worse.
No one was worse than them, yeah. And then I mean, Hutchinson's probably their guy, it seems like.
Is that D
Yeah.
tackle?
Yeah, from Michigan.
D end. Yeah.
It's him or Thibodeau. It's the French name, I don't know. I've only seen Thibault.
For what position does he play?
I just see the names.
If they can grab like an offensive lineman, they probably should.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to
I
protect
don't
Lawrence
know,
at the end of the day.
man.
Mhm.
Yeah. How was the Jags defense last year? Horrible.
Nah, I don't. Probably not good.
Probably not good.
I mean, nothing
Yeah.
about that team was particularly good.
This is just a blah draft.
Yep. Yeah, it's blah draft, blah free agency, which is why Mitch Trubisky gets, the money that he got to be a starter in
So he's going to start for the fucking Steelers.
Probably.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Mitchell.
Yeah, that's Sophie's not too happy about that move.
What was the deal he signed?
Let me look. Mitch Trubisky, as I like to call him. You know, it's a nice, clever play on words. I don't know if you.
I mean, the only thing he's got going for him is at least he'll be with a good coach.
Yeah.
And his tweet from like 2012.
What was his tweet?
I love to kiss titties. That's that. Anytime something happens with him, that's like the
it comes
tweet
up
that
in the timeline.
resurfaces.
Yep. Base value of $14 million.
That's over 2 years.
I don't know.
Over 1 year.
It doesn't
What
say.
the hell?
Because he signed a 2-year deal.
Yeah. So it's probably 2 year, 14 mil. But the Lions just got DJ Chark. Interesting.
The Lions?
Yeah.
Tough.
Huh.
I like DJ Chark.
Is he the one that got hurt
Yeah.
in game 1 last year?
Yeah, for the Jaguars.
Yep. Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I like Chark. So the deal. Oh, this is it for Brendan Sheriff. Jaguars are giving Brendan Sheriff a 3-year, $52 million deal, $30 million guaranteed, which seems worth it. Like,
Alright.
yeah.
Surprised the guy didn't get like a 5-year deal.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. But I like the Chark move for the Lions. I think that's a good get for them.
Yeah, him and well, I'm gonna butcher this one. Aquanemius St. Brown.
Aquanemius St. Brown.
Is
yeah.
that the one that's on the
Yeah.
Lions?
Not the
And
other St. Brown.
His brother is on the Packers.
Yeah. Wait.
So J.C. Jackson
Aquamanius.
got paid.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, J.C. Jackson did get
J.C.
paid.
Jackson, 5 years, $82.5 million from the Chargers.
Oh,
You didn't see that?
No.
He signed last night. 5 years, $82.5
Holy.
million from the
Yeah,
Chargers.
a lot of money.
A lot of money. $28 million in the first year.
Woo.
So the Chargers are thinking their defense is the problem, which it was.
Yeah, it was.
But it wasn't their pass defense. It was their run defense that was the worst in the league.
Well, then they got they got Khalil Mack.
Who's a pass rusher, though? It's not really going to help the run D that much.
Yeah, I mean, you shore up that D line still though. It frees up Bosa for the run game.
Yeah.
They gave fucking J.C. Jackson 40 of it guaranteed, too.
Yeah,
He's-
that's right. So
he's
Amon Ra
really-
is the Steelers, the Lions one. Aquamanius is the Packers one.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Gotcha.
And then their dad's name is John Brown.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that. He said, fuck it.
Fuck it, I'm naming my kids ridiculous
Yeah.
names, and my name is John.
I kind of like that move a lot.
It's a power move. But what was I saying? Yeah, I think they're shoring up that defense. I mean, they know now if you look at the AFC West, it's going to be a pass-heavy league.
Yeah.
You're going to need as much
Jackson's
pass
gonna
rush as
have
you
a field
need.
day with fucking Mahomes twice a year.
Oh, yeah. J.C. Jackson with Mahomes. You got Derek Carr, Russell Wilson. I mean, you need a great pass defense.
Yep.
And they see that. I think they're making the right moves to build that pass defense up and make it strong.
Damn.
Yeah. Chargers
Oh, Patriots secondary is going to suck ass again.
But don't worry, they re-signed Matthew Slater.
Hey,
Hey, they re-signed Nick Folk, too.
Oh, good.
glue guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
so
right.
re-sign all the other guys. Let's not get some new blood. Let's get some fucking old blood.
Yeah.
I hate the Patriots.
Go Bengals.
Go Bengals.
I think that's kind of it for free agency, really. Those are the big moves that happened yesterday.
Still a lot of things that have to happen.
Yeah, a lot of things, couple trades, Jimmy G.
Jimmy G.
That's kind of the big one. Seeing where he ends up. Indianapolis, probably.
Yeah.
And Deshaun Watson stuff, too.
Texans blocked the Colts from talking to Deshaun Watson.
Which makes sense. They
Yeah.
don't want to trade him in the AFC
Yeah.
South. Like, I get that.
Yep.
But he'll be traded probably by the end of the week.
Yep.
Deshaun Watson. I saw something that said 48 hours.
Imagine.
Probably
it's not
Panthers.
gonna happen.
What,
I was gonna
Patriots?
say 40. No, definitely not. No.
Yeah.
You got a better chance of me playing for the Patriots than Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
People are coming out of the woodworks now of I'd like go ahead and win a Super Bowl with Deshaun Watson. I'd rather go 0-16 with Jameis Winston.
Oh, yeah, he needs to sign.
Future Hall of Famer, people. Somebody sign him.
What do
Maybe
you
he'll sign with the
For
Colts.
sake.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Jameis
Maybe he'll
with
sign with the Colts.
It's pretty remarkable.
They would win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable since Andrew Luck how unstable.
I mean, if you think
that
about it, they wouldn't have to
position's
give up any value
It's
with
free.
Garoppolo, and it wouldn't cost them as much.
Yeah,
And he's
Yeah.
better than Garoppolo. But people don't see that for some reason.
Jameis Winston.
I could see them taking a flyer.
I'm dead serious. I'm not even doing not doing my Hall of Fame bit. I would rather have Jameis Winston than Jimmy G. And it's not even close.
That's an interesting debate. I think it's close because Jameis Winston will lose you games.
Yes.
he will lose you games.
But it'll also win you more than Jimmy G will.
But Jimmy G won't necessarily lose you a game.
Yeah.
he'll keep you in a game.
Yeah.
and if you have the right team built for it, like the Colts do.
That's
Like-
the thing, though. You need literally the perfect pieces.
And I think the Colts have it to build around Jimmy because you have a strong rush game.
Yeah.
You got to look what the Niners did, and the Colts have what the Niners have.
Yeah, that's true.
Very strong run game and a very strong defense.
But imagine Jameis there.
He'll be lose. He would lose them more games than they win.
But imagine.
You don't need a guy who's going to turn the ball over.
Have you tried imagining it yet?
I'm imagining dragons right now.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. They're in my head. I'm waking up. I'm waking up.
I love Imagine Dragons.
I think they're fine. I have no opinion.
they got
on Imagine
bangers.
Dragons. They do have some bangers. Jarvis Landry released by the Browns.
Yep.
Got released.
Released.
Yeah, released.
Yep.
A weird move. What are the Browns,
What are the Browns doing? What are the Browns doing?
Like, why not
So they just pretty much replaced Cooper with
Robert Landry,
OBJ
yeah.
and fucking what's his name?
Why not trade him? Get like even fucking
Fifth
sixth
rounder,
round
yeah.
pick. Yeah, like why not?
I don't know. It's my response. I don't know what the Browns are doing.
So stupid.
They're
He's
stupid.
gonna do something way better. He's gonna end up being way better somewhere else.
I'd like him pretty much anywhere. Like, he'd be good in New England, honestly.
I was thinking that too.
He'd be a great fit in New England,
Yeah.
considering that you still need a wide receiver. He'll come cheap.
They're not gonna fucking. He's not.
Yeah.
They're not gonna fucking get one.
Yeah.
They're
You
stuck with
know?
Nelson Aguilar.
That wouldn't be a bad guy for Trevor Lawrence. Jarvis
Yeah.
Landry.
That's actually a good point.
Yeah.
That's the guy we're thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Amari Cooper would have been a great fit for Trevor
Yeah.
Lawrence. That's the guy you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, but Belichick wasn't taking that salary.
No.
So he tried to cheap out fucking Ted Karras at fucking $3 million. They could have matched the deal for the Bengals, and they fucking said no. So
I'm so sick of the Patriots doing just being the most.
They're
boring
3 years
wet noodle.
away from winning a championship, and you're already sick
Who?
of them. The Patriots. They were 3 years from winning a championship, and you're already sick of them.
Oh my God, I was sick of them last year, and that's 2 years out.
I'm still riding the high of the Nats winning the World
I
Series.
expect excellence every year, Johnny, and until then, I am not a Patriots fan. Until they're back in the playoffs, making a legitimate run, I am not a fan of theirs.
Sounds good. We got a lot of Big Mike comments. People sad about you leaving. A lot of tears in the comments. Adam, our boy from Australia, says, "I'm a missing Mike. That offer still stands when you come down to Australia, mate. First jugs on me."
Oh my God, do you call beers jugs down there?
Apparently.
Do you also call tits jugs? Thank you.
Fair question.
Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, if I ever come down to Australia, which I hope to do someday, I'll find you.
He's now a Bengals fan because of you. So
Hell yeah, let's go.
ride the Bengals
Because
train.
of me. Big Bengals fan over here. Thank you, everyone in the chat. I appreciate it. I'm going to miss all you guys.
Yeah. Ryan in the comments says, apparently the Browns have a meeting with Deshaun Watson today.
no shot. No shot.
I mean,
that ground game with
Oh, if
Watson.
he went there, they're a contender.
Oh, yeah. That
They're a
ground game
contender.
with Watson, Hunt. Watson and Hunt. Yikes. That'd be a dangerous backfield for everyone involved. Jesus Christ.
I think Miles Garrett on defense.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, if Deshaun Watson went to the Browns, I mean, here's the thing: how clogged is the AFC going to get?
Oh, my God.
It's gonna
get
get so fucking clogged.
I want Watson to stay in the AFC.
if you, dude, if you're like I don't know who's in the NFC right now that needs a quarterback.
The NFC? The Panthers, the Saints.
I mean, in an ideal world, the 49ers could use one, even though they're going to use Lance. But I'm saying like a proven guy.
Yeah.
I still can't believe they're gonna ride with Lance.
They have to. You picked him third overall. You can't give up on him.
You know.
Yeah. There are gonna be a lot more moves happening.
All
I
right,
think it's gonna be
I got a
interesting.
trade
Yes.
proposal
What's
for
your
you.
trade proposal?
What if the Texans? What if the 49ers traded Trey Lance and 3 first-round picks to Deshaun Watson?
I don't even think 3 first-round picks with Trey Lance. Probably Lance.
And 2 first?
A first rounder. Because you're trading that is a first round pick, Trey Lance. He's a top 3 pick. 1 year removed from the draft.
I think they would do that in a fucking heartbeat.
I think that they have a package for him. They could do it. They could swing that. I think Lance is a guy you can build around.
If you got Deshaun Watson in the NFC, all you just got to do is get through Brady or Rodgers. Or the Rams.
Yeah.
It's better than
All he has to do is get through 2 Hall of Famers and a team who just won the Super Bowl. You're acting like that's a cakewalk.
Burrow, Mahomes,
No,
Allen.
I know. I know. But you're
Football's
still,
hard right now.
You're still, yeah. Let's be honest. Like, yes, the AFC is super fucking strong right now. We all know that. But like, the NFC, like
Tom
you
Brady
just said,
coming back just
Tom
changes
Brady just
everything.
came back. Aaron Rodgers is still one of the best quarterbacks ever to play. And who am I? Oh, and the Rams are just won the Super Bowl, and they are the best team by definition in football right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like that's a cakewalk.
No.
Football's great right now.
Football is
fucking
hard.
great.
Right now, it's what pile of shit do you want to pick up?
Yeah.
The one that's bigger or the one that's small? I'd rather pick up the one that's small.
I'd say the one that's bigger or the one that's smellier.
The other thing about this, if you stay in the AFC, a lot of the teams are going up against each other. You don't have to face every team in the AFC. So, like, you only have to face two
Yeah,
of
but
them.
you have to face them if you're in the playoffs.
Yeah, but you'll have to face, like, first round, you're probably facing, if you're like a 4 seed, you're probably facing, like, the Raiders or something like that. Second round, you're faced one of the Chiefs or... I'm sorry. Second round, you face one of the Chiefs or Bills. Third round, you're facing one of the Chiefs or Bills or Bengals or one of them or Chargers or something. Like, you only have to face 3 of them. And that same thing can line up as well in the NFC, where you have to face the Rams, the Packers, and the Bucks. And then the Cowboys.
The Niners. Let's not count the Niners here, depending on who they get a quarterback.
I'm telling you, if the Niners offered that to the Texans, I don't know how they walk away from that.
No.
I don't know how you do it. You got your quarterback, and you got 3 first-round picks. I don't know how you walk away from it.
Interesting
Let's also
thought.
remember, though, Deshaun Watson didn't play football last year.
Yep.
Yeah, but he's also 26. He's still young.
I saw this one thing. It was just this guy was like, what if Deshaun Watson doesn't know how to play football anymore? Like,
I mean,
he probably does, but, like, what if he doesn't?
It's going to take there's a huge difference between being in football shape or whatever and, like, being mentally ready and whatnot and then being in game shape. Mm-hmm. Like, he hasn't played in a year and a half or whatever.
Yeah, but you could say the same thing. Let's say he got hurt last year. Like, say he got hurt in week 1.
No, I know. It's the same thing. He didn't play last year, and take him a few weeks to get back into game shape.
Yeah.
I would take my chances on Deshaun Watson getting back to his form than Trey Lance.
You're going to drop that guy. There you go.
Yeah, I would obviously take him over Trey Lance.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. I think
right.
more news of this could come out this week about this stuff. So
Yeah.
Now moving on to more free agency news and trades and whatnot. We're moving on to baseball. Big trade happened yesterday. The Atlanta Braves have found their Freddie Freeman replacement while Freddie Freeman's still a free agent.
He's gone.
He's gone. Matt Olson, come on down.
Come on.
Going from the Oakland A's, whose hat I'm repping today, for a pretty big package. It's not like the best package, but it's a sizable package centered around Shea Langerhans and Kristen Pache, who Pache is a good defensive center fielder. Can't really hit all that much, but
Jackie Bradley Jr. all over again.
yeah, kind of.
Next.
Yeah. But Langerhans is a good catcher prospect for the Braves.
Still can't believe he's on the fucking Red Sox again.
Yeah.
He is?
JBJ?
JBJ, you didn't see they traded for him right before the lockout?
No.
He's back on the fucking Red Sox. $10 million, baby.
All right, what team am I a fan of in the MLB this year?
I'd like for you to go with San Diego Padres.
I could do that. That's an easy
They're
move.
fun. I mean, Tatis, they're falling apart, the Padres.
Is Clevenger back this year?
He should be back early this year.
Darvish should be back too.
Darvish should be. I mean, their rotation will be back next year.
And they got fucking what's his name? Snell.
Yep.
You got the boy Fernando Tatis, whose mug's back there, riding his motorcycles and crashing them and breaking his wrist.
So he's out for like 2 months.
2 to 3. Yep. But we'll go back to we'll talk about that in a second.
You want to talk about a guy who, again, still very young, but if he keeps this injury plague going, he's going to be one of those what if guys.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got to play a full season. He hasn't done that yet, and they're giving him a lot of money.
It's not even like he's getting hurt on the field. Half the injuries are off the field.
Yeah, I mean, this one particularly when you break your wrist riding a motorcycle.
Yeah.
He said he's never going to ride a motorcycle again.
Bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit.
That's like fucking Madison Bumgarner not riding on a dirt bike.
Yeah.
I think that's more preventable than a motorcycle because a dirt bike's just for fun. A motorcycle is a mode of transportation in a sense. I mean, it does get you point A to point B. But going back before we got off to the Padres, and but Matt Olson to take over for Freddie Freeman at first base. I like Matt Olson a lot. I think he's a great player. I think the Red Sox should have gone in a little heavier for him. I think he's exactly the guy the Red Sox would want.
They're done.
They're not done yet. They made the
They
AL.
suck. They got no pitching.
They don't have pitching.
They don't.
Listen,
Their
it could be worse.
rotation's so bad.
Do you want to know the Nats rotation next year? It's pretty scary. You got Steven Strasburg, who hasn't pitched more than 10 innings in 2 seasons. You got Patrick Corbin, who had the worst ERA in baseball last year and is a jackass, and I hate him. And then after that, you got Paolo Espino, Jake Rodgers, Anibal Sanchez, who didn't pitch last year, Aaron Sanchez. Yeah.
What happened to Aaron Sanchez?
Could never figure it out.
Fell right off.
He was supposed to be nasty.
He was supposed to be nasty.
His 2-seam was gross.
So much movement on that thing. Never could figure it out. Blisters derailed his career.
Really?
Yeah. He was having a great 2014.
Yeah.
Got blisters on his fingers, and he never was the same after that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Special.
But Olsen's a great fit to replace Freddie Freeman. However, Freddie Freeman's still out there. You could have had Freddie Freeman and not given up the Hall of Prospects that you did, and all you would have done is paid money. Matt Olson's only under contract for 2 years. Now, you assume maybe they'll be able to send him to extension, whatever, but that's a whole other process.
You don't make a deal like that and have him walk after 2 years.
The Braves aren't willing to spend money. It's clear that they're not willing to spend money. So what's going to change in 2 years when Matt Olson wants more than Freddie Freeman? Matt Olson is going to command a bigger contract than Freddie Freeman will because he's younger and he's putting up just as good numbers. So the question is, it's not a certainty that Olson's there for more than the next 2 years. So the question is, would you rather have had Freddie Freeman for those 2 years, who's a fan favorite, who won you a World Series, who's done a lot for the organization, has been there for over a decade, is your guy, or have Matt Olson for the 2 years? And, again, you're not really losing anything in the baseball sense because they're the same. They put up the same numbers. They're great defensively. They're the same player. I'm holding them to the same value. But in terms of being a fan of the Braves, you lose a lot of value there. And that's where you lose the value, is in terms of fans. It's a fuck you to the fans because you're giving up your favorite player. They're bringing in someone good, so from a baseball aspect, it's not that bad. But again,
I don't think it's going to sting as hard. They just won a World Series. They're still on that high.
But, it's of course they're still on that high. And they're still going to be very good next year. I mean, they're getting Acuna back. He'll be back for May. He's taking swings. He's looking great already. They're going to be the favorite to win at least the NL East, if not more. I mean, I guess the Mets, too.
I was going to say, the Mets are right there.
The Mets are also right there, yeah.
Rotation's disgusting.
I mean, getting Chris Bassett was a huge get, too. I love that move, getting Bassett. It's gonna be. They're going to be very good again.
I'll tell you one thing. If I'm a Mets fan, I'd be very excited about the DeGrom-Scherzer duo.
You see DeGrom say he's going to opt out of his contract after this year?
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. He'll be 34.
He'll still get a 5-year deal.
Yeah. Apparently, Aaron Rodgers has finally signed the contract extension. Yep, it's official.
1 year?
It doesn't say. I don't see what it is yet, but I'm seeing Rappaport say it's official.
I want to know what happened there with Rodgers. He was all gung-ho about getting out of there after this year.
Yeah, I think they figured something out. And Devontae Adams might not stay around. He doesn't want to play under the franchise tag in their
How can you fucking blame him? How can you blame him?
Yeah. All right. And then, so while Olsen, going back to baseball real quick, got distracted. While Olsen is gone, Freeman is looking for a new home still. Dodgers, Yankees are the teams that have been talked about the most. But the Rays have apparently made an were in contact with him. The Blue Jays are going aggressively towards getting him. And a new team has entered the ring, and that would be the Boston Red Sox. Apparently they're interested in talking about him.
They're not doing fucking nothing.
They're the kings of being interested in talking to people.
They're like the Patriots. They're interested in everybody, and they're fucking not.
I mean, listen, if there's any guy out there who the Red Sox would get, it's Freddie Freeman. Again, if you didn't want to spend money, Matt Olson was the guy. You give him prospects, and you don't spend the money.
They don't even have any prospects. They got no fucking farm system.
And that's why you get Jackie Bradley back, though, because you traded. In that trade, you traded away. Who was it?
The Athletics were not going to take on Bradley Jr.
No. What I'm saying is, you got Jackie Bradley for Hunter Renfroe. There we go.
Straight up.
Yeah, but you got prospects back from the Brewers for that trade. So you got some more guys for that. So that you built your farm system. You're buying prospects is the idea. Is that you take on some money, some dead money, and you buy prospects back.
It's literally dead money. I just cannot. Ugh. If Bradley Jr. hits over $1.69, I'll be impressed.
Yeah.
He'll hit like $1.42. He'll have fucking 8 home runs and fucking 20 RBIs. That guy sucks. You know what, Dante? Don't give me this fucking electric bullshit. I'll show you something electric.
Woogie. Yeah. So that's all the baseball news. Andrew McCutchen signed with the Brewers yesterday, which I liked. Let's see what else happened. A lot of rumors. I think there's still a lot of offseason left, obviously, in terms of players being signed. I think the rest of this week will be pretty busy. I could see Correa signing today or tomorrow. Bryant.
I'm shocked he hasn't signed yet.
You know, this called me crazy, but I was having this conversation, and I was actually talking to a Washington Post reporter about this as well. But Correa to the Nats actually makes a lot of sense.
Jesus
Here we
Christ, Johnny.
fucking go. Here we fucking go.
Listen, you signed Nelson Cruz for a reason. He'll sign with your team for a reason.
Cruz.
Nelson Cruz.
42.
Yes, that's the reason. He's 42. He wants to win a championship. He wants to go to a team that's going to contend.
With
The
the Nats are not going to contend.
They-
Did
For
you
that-
just hear the rotation you named? They're not contending.
Okay, this is what I do.
And you're in the same division as the Braves and the Mets.
There are 6 teams that make it. There are 6
Johnny.
teams that make the playoffs.
Johnny.
You could listen. The Reds just sold everyone. The Reds were the 6th seed last year.
Johnny.
They just traded away everyone.
They trade everyone because they're not going to win.
They could have made it to the playoffs. I'm just talking about getting that 6th seed. You don't sign Correa for this year. You sign him for next year. You sign him for the future. If you're in the Nats position right now, you have 3 years.
Cruz is not your future.
No, but if you're the Nats, let me explain. You keep interrupting me. You don't let me explain.
Go for
Okay.
it, Jay. It's all you.
Okay, I'll do this quick because we want to move on to March Madness. So I'll wrap this up.
I want to hear this, please.
Yes, okay.
Please.
You have 3 years left to Juan Soto under contract. You're not going to waste those 3 years. The Nats have already been aggressive in their rebuild, signing a lot of guys who you can flip at the deadline for assets. So guys like Sean Doolittle, Steve Cishek, and Nelson Cruz is one of those guys. However, this offseason, there is a way that you can speed up that rebuild quicker and where you can be a contender in the next year or two. And that's by signing Carlos Correa. The Nats have no future at shortstop. They have no one in their system outside of an 18-year-old who can play shortstop for them. So they have nothing block. He's not going to block anyone. In 2 years, you're still going to need a shortstop. In 4 years, you're going to need a shortstop. In 6 years, you're going to need a shortstop. So why not spend the money a year ahead of time? Because next year's the offseason where you're going to try to really, really try for it. Why not spend the money a year ahead of time on a guy who you can use as a cornerstone piece of that offense? Because then you got Soto and Correa, who's a great middle of the order, juncture for you. And then you have Nelson Cruz on top of that for this year, who I assume Cruz will get traded at the deadline. Like, that's the reason why you signed Nelson Cruz. But Nelson Cruz also said yesterday that the Nats have more plans coming, and that's why he signed with the Nats. If you're Nelson Cruz and you've never won a World Series, you're 41 years old, you want to go to a team that's going to contend. And there has to be something more coming down the pipeline beyond Nelson Cruz, or else Nelson Cruz wouldn't have signed here.
Okay.
That's my justification.
Okay. All right. I'm going to say this. Do you believe, hypothetically speaking, that if you guys sign Carlos Correa, you are all of a sudden a contender?
Not for the World Series, but for the playoffs, yeah. Listen, you can sneak into the playoffs now with 85 wins. I think that team could win 85 wins. That offense is going to be legit.
Your pitching rotation's terrible.
The Nats in the second half of the season, after they traded everyone away, had the second best offense in the NL.
Okay.
Because
I'm
of
talking
one
about offense
player.
now. I'm talking about pitching.
Yeah, the pitching's going to be brutal. But, if you can hit a lot and you can score a lot of
win
runs.
in the playoffs if you don't have pitching.
I never said they're going to win a World Series.
You just said that Nelson Cruz wants to win a World Series.
He does. I think they could be a playoff team. I think this Nats team could be a playoff team with Correa. And if you sign like a Johnny Cueto or a Zach Greinke, a guy who can just be there and be another arm for you.
You guys should have signed what's-his-face, Rendon.
Rondon?
Not Rondon.
I want Carlos Rondon. So the Nats need a lot of things.
We'll give you a Valdi. How about that?
I'll take a Valdi.
Take him out of here.
He's 4th in Cy Young voting last year. I'll take him.
Yeah, he's fucking done.
Everyone's
fucking
done.
He's one. I love watching that guy pitch, though, I will say. Every time he throws, like, woo! That ball. How about a ball that comes out electric out of his hand?
Yeah.
Oh, my fucking word.
All right, so the deal, the Rodgers deal has been kind of announced, not the money. It's a 4-year extension,
Damn.
but the last 2 years are dummy years.
Yeah, so it's the same bullshit.
It's a 2-year extension, really, but it's 4 years for cap reasons. So that's how it works.
Makes sense.
So he'll play for 2 more years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, I think that's all the other sports we're going to talk about because now we're doing what the show's what we promised at the beginning of the show, and we will be filling out our brackets.
All right, so.
Just our final 4?
I mean, this is going to take us far.
Over an hour.
I mean, we're already at 8:35.
All right, yeah, let's just do it. All right.
Final 4 you can still talk about.
Yeah, we'll do final 4.
I mean, it's either that or you just like literally name the game and circle and go wicked fast.
Yeah, I mean, all right, cool. We'll just talk about our final 4.
Well, I don't even have a final 4 here. So.
We can stall. I'll stall for a bit. I mean, I have my final 4.
You know what? I'm
I've been
going to
watching-
fucking wing it. Fuck it.
Yeah, just fucking wing it.
I'm going to fucking wing it.
I've been watching a lot of college basketball this year. I'll go through a couple of my major upsets that I have in my bracket. If you want to drop any, fuck, I just drew Sharpie on my pants. It's fun. That's gonna come out.
It'll come out.
Maybe. Yeah, so I'll go through a couple teams I have going far that are low seeds. First of all, let's see. In the West bracket, my major upset pick, I have Davidson going to the Sweet 16 this year. I like Davidson a lot. I think, they lost to Richmond in the A-10 final, but they had a really great season. They were ranked for parts of the season. I think they have a good squad. I think Duke is fake. They're a fraud. They're fake as fuck. And so I do not believe that Duke will go far in the tournament. So I think they lose in the second round to Davidson, who goes on to the Sweet 16.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't like Duke. Duke sucks.
I don't either, but I don't think Davidson beats Michigan State in the first round. I'm not going to bet against Tom Izzo in March.
No
way.
They haven't been
Somebody
relevant
said
for
something about
6
Tennessee,
years.
so I'm going to write that in here.
Yeah, Tennessee. Other picks that I have. I have Vermont beating Arkansas. I don't know about how you feel about that. No,
Not good.
Vermont's good.
How good is Iowa?
Arkansas's good.
Arkansas is okay, interesting. Iowa's good. I like Iowa. They just won the Big Ten.
Yeah, fuck it. Go Owls.
I like Vermont is a team that's top 10 in defense. They're top half, and they're pretty close to top 10 in offense.
Just you got to look at.
They're mostly senior team too.
I know, but you have to look at conference. They're in the
Sure.
fucking. What are they?
Fucking
Patriot. No, not Patriot.
In the Arkansas, they're outmatched. They don't match up well at all.
They have size.
Just strictly size wise, they don't match up
They have
well.
size. Bunch of white dudes, big stocky white dudes on Vermont. I like Vermont. I think they're an old team, and I think that's going to help them a lot in the tournament. All right, what's your what are your upsets?
I don't really think I have many like crazy upsets here. Let me just look quick.
I do think one of Purdue or Wisconsin loses in the first round.
Purdue or Wisconsin. Yeah, I could probably see that.
One of them losing to a 14.
I got UAB over Houston as my 12-5.
See, I hate
upset.
that.
There's always a 12-5.
Yeah, but I
got Chicago.
think Houston's really good. I think they played most of the year hurt, which lowered them, but they started to really figure it out down the stretch in the last 2 months. Even without their best players, they're still playing great ball.
I mean, I have UAB losing in the next round anyway.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
But my final 4 is 2 1 seeds, 2 2 seeds: Gonzaga, Kentucky, Nova, and Kansas.
Yeah, I was
I
similar.
got Kentucky, Kansas in the final, and Kentucky winning.
I have.
Got Coach Cal another ring.
I like Kentucky a lot.
A ring he'll actually
Yeah.
be able to keep.
I think.
Yeah.
I think. I like Kentucky. I like the SEC a lot this year.
It's the SEC is a basketball conference now.
It's the best conference in basketball.
Yep.
It's not even close.
All around, not even close.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I have my final 4 is Gonzaga. Even though I really want Texas, I think the Big 12 and the SEC are the best conferences this year, and I think they're gonna just dominate. I wanted to pick Texas Tech. To beat Gonzaga.
I did too.
I don't have the balls to do it.
I might go back and change it because I just don't trust Gonzaga. I trust them to get to the Final Four.
Yes,
I don't
trust them to go
but
further than that.
I do want to take that Texas Tech.
I think they beat them. I really do.
Yeah. I don't think that's a bad pick at all.
They're a team that's older because the way they build a team is through transfers.
Yep.
So they have a lot of transfer talent. So a lot of just like loose pieces they picked up.
Yep.
I think that's a really good squad, and I really like them to beat Gonzaga.
Yeah.
I still have Gonzaga in my Final Four, but
Yeah.
Texas Tech is going to be a really tough match for them.
Yep.
And then the East, I have Kentucky, I think every single person in the country has
I
picked
think
Kentucky
so, yeah.
because they're very good. And the SEC, their losses recently have just been to Tennessee. Like that's the only team they lose to. Then in the South, I've been saying this for weeks. Tennessee's my team. I think they're really good. Number one strength of schedule in the country. Lots of really good wins. They're battle tested. Nova's gonna be a tough test for them, but I think they can get by Nova. I have Nova. I have them beating Nova, them beating Houston because Houston's in my Elite Eight on my bracket, and I have Tennessee. And then in the Midwest, I got Kansas again. Big 12, really powerful this year. They won the Big 12 tournament. Did they win it outright?
I think so.
No, the Baylor won.
Oh, Baylor.
Baylor.
Yep.
I also
Thought they were Big Ten for some reason. They're not.
So I got Kansas going out from that part of the bracket, and then my national championship, I still have Gonzaga in the finals, even though we just talked about all the reasons why I don't think they will. And Tennessee, and your Tennessee Volunteers are winning it all. They've won the big games already this year. They breezed through the SEC conference tournament. I think they're a really good squad. I think they'll pull it out.
They should have been a 2 seed.
They should have been a 2 seed. They have a chip on their shoulder too, which is a dangerous thing to go in the conference tournament or go to the March Madness. So, Big Nick, what do you got?
So I'm completely winging this because I haven't watched a college basketball game in years. So
Usually when it works out the best is when you win.
Yeah, if you know nothing, you know just as much as us.
Yeah.
I'm going to go in my final four. I'm going to go Gonzaga, Kentucky, Tennessee, and Iowa with Gonzaga and Tennessee in the finals with Gonzaga winning.
I really like the Iowa pick.
Iowa's a good one there. Like you brought up, they're an older team. They have the experience. They're bringing back 2 of their guys that are one of them. I forget his name. He's like 29 at this point.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, they're definitely a battle tested team. They have the age. They have the experience. They're a really good coach. I like that pick a lot.
Yeah, I do too. Here's some more. Some people in the comments are dropping their thoughts. Let's see. This person's final four: Green, Josh D, Texas Tech, UCLA, Arizona, and Auburn. I like the UCLA pick. You know, that's a team that went to the Final Four last year as an 11 seed.
I like Arizona too. Arizona's got a good chance to get there.
They're very deep.
Yep.
They're very deep. That's what will help them. Watch out for Bryant though, against Arizona. Peter Kiss.
They got to beat who are they playing?
Wright
tonight?
State.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the game tonight. What tonight? What today's today? Today's 16th? No, it's tomorrow night's game.
Tomorrow.
Today is Texas Southern and Texas A&M CC. I'm not going to watch that.
Nope.
I'm sorry. But Wyoming and Indiana
A&M got screwed, by the way.
Oh yeah, A&M should
A&M
have
should
made
be
it. They
in it.
played great in the tournament. Let's see. 69 viewers. South Dakota State as a upset pick. I think I have them. Who are they playing? They're playing Providence. Yeah, I have them. Providence is fake. Fake as fuck. So I think South Dakota State's beats them. Go Jackrabbits, baby. The Jackrabbits are always an electric
They're
team.
the Jackrabbits.
Oh yeah, great
That's
name.
a great mascot.
Great name. My favorite actually is San Francisco, the Dons.
No way.
Yeah, San Francisco Dons. Great name.
That is great.
You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding. Let's see. What else do people say? Our boy Ryan has Gonzaga, Baylor, Villanova, and Kansas. So 2 1s and 2 3 1s and a 2. South Dakota State, we just talked about it. Indiana first round upset, book it. We were talking about this before the show. If they weren't playing St. Mary's, I would believe Indiana looked really good in the Big Ten tournament. They went really much further than people expected, which is why they got the bid, because they were the last at-large bid, them in Wyoming. St. Mary's just waxed Gonzaga before the conference tournament. They lost to them in the finals. St. Mary's is a very good team. They're very, very talented.
They're just a bunch of tough white boys out there.
Uh-huh.
And they play like a Big Ten team, kind of like they play like a Big Ten football team, just slow, methodical. They're gonna beat you with defense.
Yeah,
I think St. Mary's wins that game.
I think so too. Let's see what else we get. Go Vols. Arkansas just got waxed this weekend by Texas A&M, who isn't even in the tournament, which is why he thinks that Vermont could beat Arkansas. Arkansas's been up and down this year in the last couple months.
Still a talented team.
They just lost to Tennessee. I like Arkansas. They have that guy number 1 of the team. I'm blanking on the name right now, but I like him. I like the guys they have on the roster. I don't think they'll win. We got Skylar has Texas Tech, Illinois, Purdue, and Auburn. Illinois sucks, and so does Purdue.
I don't trust Purdue farther than I can throw them.
No, that's why I think they'll lose to Yale.
I don't think they'll lose to Yale.
I don't think so either. I mean, I have Virginia Tech beating them anyway.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. So I have Wisconsin in my Elite Eight right now, and I absolutely hate that. I hate having Wisconsin in my Elite Eight
Yeah.
because I mean, I could have Auburn beating them, but I also don't. I don't know. Auburn's been very slip-slidey the second half of the season this year. I don't know.
I can't remember if I have Wisconsin in my Elite Eight or not. Because I don't trust them at all.
No. All right, we're gonna have more people come in and make their brackets.
Oh, I do have them.
Roy, you want to hop on and? All right, Roy's gonna hop on first and give his.
I have Wisconsin beating Auburn. I don't like that.
Wisconsin being Auburn. Yeah, that's what I have too. I have like
Yeah, I
half
don't
my
like
the second half of my bracket, like the right half of my bracket's pretty, like, I don't really have any crazy upsets.
Yeah, it's kind of pick and chalk. It's
Yeah.
tough, like, when you're going through to just not do that. Like, you almost just, like, if you're not thinking about it, you're just picking chalk.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like I have Virginia Tech. So like my Sweet 16, I have 3 double-digit seeds in my Sweet 16.
Mhm.
I got Davidson, Vermont, and Virginia Tech.
Davidson's an interesting one.
I like Davidson. Again, we talked about this. I think they're one of those teams that has the mid-major, like, going for them. Like they've won the mid-majors, but they've won as a mid-major for years. I think they're a good team. But yeah. All right, here he comes. Here's Rory to drop in his
Rory.
Final Four picks. Rory, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. So you never watched March Madness?
No.
Never.
I know nothing about March Madness.
Did you
Until
know
last night.
Did you know it's the best time of the year?
It's the best time.
I've
of
heard
the year.
that.
Okay.
But
Are you gonna watch this year?
yeah, now that I have some investment in it.
Nice. Well,
Well.
it really is the greatest spectacle in sports.
Do you have any, like, heart issues or anything like that?
Not
need
that
to
I-
be...
none of them
All right,
are.
Then you're
cool,
perfect.
cool.
Then
Then
you're
you're good to
good.
go. You have nothing to worry about.
Nice.
I mean, people get vasectomies for this weekend.
Yes, they do.
So they can sit around on their couch for the entire weekend
It's
and
the
not get
biggest
up.
vasectomy week of the year.
Uh-huh.
Is that true?
Yes.
Honest, 100% true.
Okay.
So that's how much it's a.
Snip, snap, snip, snap.
This is how much of this event means to people.
That's insane.
Kind of want to get one just for fun.
Good luck.
Just so I can sit around.
Just sit around for a week. All right, Rory. So what's your Final Four?
All right, so I think it's mostly pretty chalky. I got Kansas and Villanova and Gonzaga. And I think I get different with Purdue.
Yeah.
Although before the show, you told me they're not making it out of the first round, which is discouraging. But
I mean,
I'm sticking with it.
They're going to make it out of the first round.
Okay.
They're probably going to be. The problem is they have a really tough matchup in the second round. Texas and Virginia Tech. Texas has played really good ball for a lot of the year. Their Texas sports just generally is very up and down. Like 1 week they'll be great and then they'll be
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
But Virginia Tech, they just won the ACC tournament. They were the 7th seed in the ACC tournament. So they got that kind of smell to them where it's like a team of destiny type smell.
Yeah.
And they'd have to play them if they beat Texas in the second round.
Okay.
In Milwaukee, which is closer to Purdue, but like it doesn't really affect them too much.
Yeah.
I mean, the only school that I think the home field really affects is Wisconsin because they're also playing Wisconsin in Milwaukee, but that's a whole another thing. But it's a good Final Four.
Yeah.
Nova's
yeah.
a good choice.
Yeah.
No, whoever wins Nova Tennessee, I think, comes out of that
Yeah.
South. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
then-
got Purdue beating Kansas in the finals.
Wow.
Okay, so you're a big Boilermaker.
Apparently, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boiler up.
Apparently, they don't play defense, but they have a very good offense.
Yeah.
That is the extent of my knowledge.
Well, that's good insight.
Good insight.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rory. Best of luck to you.
All right.
Thank you.
Someone upstairs want to come down?
Dante!
All right, we'll see who comes down next. Yeah, Purdue's an interesting choice. I hate them. I think
What region are they in?
they're in the East.
I have them losing to Kentucky in the Sweet 16.
Kentucky.
I have them beating. Yep.
So here's my one pause with Kentucky, is that they're going up against the winner of San Francisco Murray State, and both of those teams are interesting.
Yeah,
I
they
think-
are, but it's still Kentucky.
It's still Kentucky. It's I don't know. I don't know what to make of that matchup.
Well, that's the beauty of March Madness.
Exactly. It's a beauty. I think Kentucky's a very good team.
We're picking numbers out of a hat.
Hello.
essentially.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Dante, we're talking brackets.
Oh, my God. You want to talk brackets? Let me tell you about brackets.
Yeah.
I put mine together in 2 minutes, and it might be the best bracket ever made.
All right, hit us with your Final Four.
Final Four,
I
you
want
ready?
to hear your craziest upset that you have.
Brother, I don't remember that at the top of my head. I have my Final Four, though.
All right, let's just do that then.
All right. I have Gonzaga, Baylor, Kansas, Houston.
I like Houston.
And I have Kansas and Gonzaga making it to the championship and Kansas winning it all.
Nice.
I just think they're a very complete team.
Let's
they
go,
got
Bill
some good
Self.
leaders on that team.
They got Perry Ellis still.
Perry
Yeah, I
Ellis
think
is
he's
still
still
around.
got-
He's their
hanging
12th there.
around. Yeah,
12th year.
I mean, you can't get rid of him.
No.
So they got veteran leadership all over the place. And yeah, I mean, that's just based off of my my limited college basketball knowledge and what I feel in my heart.
That's what you got to go with.
That's what's most
That's
important.
what
It is
matters
most
What's
this time.
in my heart. And Paul Pierce was a former Jayhawk himself. Paul Pierce, one of my favorite players, so got to put on for him.
Let's go, Kansas.
I did that same methodology with Tennessee. Admiral Sheffield's my favorite basketball player of all time.
All time.
All time, Admiral Sheffield.
That's a hell of a name.
Wizard great.
He is a wizard great. Trying to see if I can pick off what upset I have here for you. I definitely don't have. I don't think I have many big upsets, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Colgate over Wisconsin. Do it. Feel it in your plums.
Colgate, the toothpaste company.
Yeah, they put together a basketball team this year.
Oh, that's good. That's
Uh-huh.
nice of them. Kind of rebrand a little
They have
bit.
11 losses. I don't know, man.
23-11. Not
Oh,
bad.
Colgate?
Against Wisconsin.
Wisconsin sucks. The Big Ten sucks. I hate the Big Ten.
Wisconsin doesn't suck.
It blows my mind that the Big Ten hasn't had an actual champion since 2001.
I can see Indiana upsetting St. Mary's if they beat Wyoming.
Yeah.
I think Indiana could do a little something, but
Little some.
Virginia Tech, the 11th seed against Texas. I mean, coming off a win against Duke, winning the ACC, that could be something too. Yale, I mean,
like that.
you can't count them out. You can never count out Yale.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah, right. That's what my father would always tell me.
Yeah.
Never count out Yale.
Never count out Yale.
Yeah, I
Purdue.
think those are some. I think that was real. Honestly, Vermont and Arkansas is going to be a good first
Yeah.
matchup.
No, it's dude. Arkansas.
I think Arkansas is gonna win, but
They
I
do
mean,
not match up well.
Vermont's going to win this game.
I mean that would be
No.
a bracket buster and a half. I think a lot of people have Arkansas doing decent. In there.
have Vermont in my Sweet 16.
Yeah, Vermont, you Sweet 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be awfully upset when
So
they
they're
lose in the
gonna
first
be.
round.
So you have UConn, New Mexico State. Let's just say UConn.
I have New Mexico State.
You have
winning
New
that
Mexico
game.
State.
The Lobos.
The Lobos.
So you have Vermont and New Mexico State in the round of 32.
Yep.
I will not be watching that game if that's on.
Well, that's a fun game. You gotta love mid-major basketball. I watched Bryant play. I don't even know the fucking
Who would
team they
Brian
played.
play if they win?
Arizona.
Oh my
And
god,
get
they're gonna
absolutely
get
some
And
mad.
Peter Kiss is gonna
destroyed.
dominate.
Absolutely
Listen,
smack.
I
Dude,
understand.
Arizona's
Listen,
nasty.
I'll give it to you. Peter Kiss and the other guard there are putting up numbers, but they're also
Pride.
play in the NEC. So
Kiss and
like,
pride.
that's a difference maker right there.
We got numbers on the Aaron Rodgers deal, by the way.
well, is there an
Numbies.
official deal now?
150.6 guaranteed on the deal. He will earn $47.5 million in the first new year and $62 million average to the second new year.
62 million.
Yeah.
Not
Essentially, it's a 2-year deal. Well, it's essentially Rodgers gets $50 million per over 3 years, then likely retires.
Gotcha. So it's 2 years added on top of this upcoming
Yes.
year.
Yep. So he's got 3 years left in him.
Damn. Yeah. I mean I think this is kind of gonna be like when Brady went to Tampa. You kind of know you got 2 years, a few years left. Just load up, go all in now, right? I mean that has to be their attitude.
Yep.
Go off the assumption that they're gonna lose him. So
While we have you down here, Dante, you want to talk anything about Scott Hall?
Yeah. So Scott Hall. So he was, if people don't know Scott Hall, is known as Razor Ramon, 90s wrestler, famously known for being part of the NWO with Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash. Just really like like a transcendent wrestler, just one of those guys that like so for all people that don't know much about the history of wrestling, there's WWE, and then there was WCW, which was their competition late 90s, early 2000s, and that was really what like sparked like everyone's love for wrestling, kind of sparked like how it became mainstream, because it was competition, took over, television and stuff for a little bit, and Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Hulk Hogan were some of the first people to go to WCW, made it as big as it was. Scott Hall, he had a surgery, a hip, something lower body. Yep. I forget what it was. Knee maybe, whatever. He got a blood clot from it, and that led to 3 heart attacks. And he got put into life support, and unfortunately, he did not make it. He passed away yesterday. He was in the hospital for a little bit. Kevin Nash said that they were going to take him off life support, and they did. And then he was surviving off of it for a little bit, and then it was crazy because I was like, he was trending on Twitter the last few days, kind of like people saying what's going on. When the Monday Night Raw started last night, the first thing that came up was a tribute thing, was saying like 1950, 60, whatever to 2022. Yeah. That was like the official announcement. Damn. That's when people were like, oh wow, like he must have died like minutes before the show started. But yeah, man, super sad. I mean, he was known as the bad guy, like that was his role, and he kind of like made it cool to be bad. He's a 2-time Hall of Famer in professional wrestling, but he had this one quote, if you don't mind me reading it, at the end of his Hall of Fame speech that was really really cool. It was called, hold on one second, guys. One second. It goes, it's good time, bad times don't last. But bad guys do always last, or something like that. I want to see if I can find it word for word. But yeah, super sad regardless. Yeah. Here it is. Hard work pays off, dreams come true, bad times don't last, but bad guys do. That's like the line right there.
Yeah. No, it's a good rhyme. Love a good rhyme.
Good rhyme scheme there. But yeah, super sad. R.I.P. They're going to do a tribute at some point.
Very diverse show out of us today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll get more people's brackets because we got a couple more people come down. But, I mean, Dante's here. We might as well do Joke of the Day.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Let me do this right now. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I mean, we got the crew here.
Let's do it. We got to make this happen. Let's make it happen.
Mike, you thought you were going to miss out on Joke of the Day this week? Oh, my God. You were wrong.
Little did I know. Oh, you guys...
John and Dante, in case
yeah, sure.
You guys are in for another one tomorrow, too.
Oh, yeah. I was told this morning. Getting a twofer this week. But
this
is
a
special edition.
This is a special edition
we
Joke
might
of the
see
Day.
some old jokes here. Some best of, you could say.
What? Why was 6 afraid of 7?
Best
on
of
New Year's.
On New Year's.
My wife!
No. Keep it at
My
that.
wife on 9/11.
Oh, dude. No.
All right, speaking of my wife, here we go. Let's go. We got to pull them all out.
All right.
A pair of cows were talking in the field. One says, "Have you heard about the mad cow disease that's going around?" "Yeah," the other cow says. "Makes me glad I'm a pigeon."
Speaking of my wife.
What does that mean?
What?
What does that mean?
No, you don't.
What?
You guys heard this one before?
He's a mad cow. He's crazy.
Pigeon.
He's a pigeon.
Johnny wants to sit down.
Hey, John.
We just talked to Scott Hall too. You missed it.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey
You
yo.
gonna be in for joke of the day too?
That's what I'm here for.
All right, here we go. All right, don't look at my answers. All right, speaking of your mother. Your mother has been with us for 20 years, said John. Isn't it time she got a place of her own? My mother, replied Helen. I thought she was your mother.
What?
What are you saying?
Let me try this again.
Yeah, pigeon do us again.
Your mother has been with us for 20 years, said John. So you said that.
Okay. Oh,
Isn't it time she got a place of her own? And then Helen said, my mother, I thought she was your mother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 'cause it's been so long.
They don't know whose mom she is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Identity crisis. All right, that's
Again, why was 6 afraid of
Next.
7 on New Year's?
Identity crisis.
Identity crisis.
Identity crisis. Identity crisis.
The Patch just made a trade,
Damn
apparently.
identity.
The Patch just made a trade.
Oh, for who? A bag of fucking footballs?
Yeah, Mac Wilson.
Stupid ass franchise.
For Chase Winovich.
Oh yeah. Nick.
Oh,
Wow.
Nick Jackson
Yeah.
went for nothing.
Yeah,
But
for
dude, we could have easily gave him that.
Nothing. $85 million is a lot of money.
16 a year though. That's easily Matt. You can definitely give him 16 a year.
That's a lot
All
of
right,
scrap.
Here we go. I got one here.
Best corner in football.
right.
Do you go caseless on your phone?
Every time a little boy went into the playmate's house, she found the friend's grandmother's deeply engrossed in her Bible. Finally, his curiosity got the better of him. Why do you suppose your grandmother reads the Bible so much, he asked. I'm not sure, said his friend, but I thought she's cramming for her finals. She's
I don't think I've gotten
finals.
this. I don't think I've gotten this in a joke yet.
Because she's about to die is the whole point.
I don't understand.
All right, we're
He
gonna change something.
He
here.
Googles
Hold on.
funny jokes and just clicks on the first link. Pinterest, too.
Hold on. Here we go. We're gonna
Pinterest
change
jokes
it.
are a
We're-
big one.
The best was when he was reading off memes.
Yeah, dude.
Talk text.
It literally was minion memes. They'd like have fun of a minion and just be like, "My wife."
Speaking of,
All right, here we go.
What's
I got
Matt?
this.
How does
This one's for John. Here we go.
Here we go, John.
And the Lord said unto John.
This is for John.
And the Lord said unto John, come forth, and you shall receive eternal life. But John came fifth
Back to
and
back.
won a toaster.
I like that.
That was good. I thought you were reading like an actual Bible verse or something for a second. I'm like, what? I like that one's funny. I'll give you that one.
Shit, that was for John.
Nothing better than good John. What?
McDonald's every day.
Oh my God, one so far, but there's plenty of cream filled over there.
Let's see.
Yeah,
One
that's not
too
the only.
less.
Hey, Dante, that's not the only thing that's cream filled.
Oh,
One, I'm gonna have another.
You
You gotta.
Don't
mouthful of
with the
cream.
show, you know.
All right, 3, and we're done. 3.
Three.
We're done.
All right, 17 more, and that's it.
My grandfather had a heart attack at a zoo
On
with a
New Year's.
lion and now is serving a lifetime ban.
What?
It sounds like you're just reading. You're just reading a news article or
Hold on.
something. I don't even know if
All right.
My.
All right, here we go. I'll read it again.
that. All right, here we go.
My grandfather and a lion had a heart attack at the zoo, so they're both on lifetime bans.
Heart attack or heart attack?
Heart attack.
You say I was like heart attack.
Like
Heart
they're
attack.
blaming the grandfather for giving the lion a heart attack.
What?
So they're banned for life. Both of them. They're done.
Huh?
They're done.
I think it's like a lifetime ban, like the heart ban after you like they put a ban around your heart after you have a heart attack, maybe. I don't know.
No, that can't be the joke.
I'm having another donut.
We're just getting like a scientifically sound joke in here.
I don't.
Hold on. Let's see.
They're all cream filled. No, that's either jelly or plain. I think that's plain.
Hey, are we rocking the second donut already, Mike? Second donut.
I'm gonna grab one after the show. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab one after the show too.
Oh, John,
I went for a 5-mile run yesterday.
you deserve a donut.
Yeah, I had 2 yesterday. I had 2 today.
Oh my God,
Gonna go for
yeah.
another run today.
Going back to the memes to the last 2. Hold on.
Wow.
Going back to the memes.
My grandpa. Okay, here we go.
My cramp.
My grandpa started walking 5 miles a day when he was 60. Now he's 97 years old, and we have no idea where the hell he is.
That was a good one.
That one's good.
We have no idea what it is.
One more, and then we just have to bring up the 6 on New Year's. My wife! My wife in it.
Jesus Christ.
I told my wife she was drawing her eyebrows too high. She looked surprised.
Oh my.
Oh, shit. All right. My wife. Oh, fuck. All right.
No.
Temper tantrum. Here we go. No, we can't talk about that. It's talking about. We can't talk about that one. We got.
Why? What's wrong with that one?
It's got the words uterus and pussy in the same fucking segment.
That.
So we can't say it on
Do we
air.
get? So you just said it. You just said uterus.
Wait, why can't we say uterus?
It's got uterus and pussy. We can't say them.
We can't be talking about pussies on this show.
We'll say the joke.
We can't talk about pussy on this show. We got banned words, uterus and pussy. We can't say.
The one time he speaks in the fucking mic, Joe. It's got uterus and pussy.
I can't say it's got uterus and pussy in the same sentence. You just said it.
Come on.
If there was two parts
period
of the
in there,
joke,
we're good to
maybe.
go.
Same sentence, no. Please.
Wow, uterus. Sorry to get you pregnant. No need to throw a temper tantrum, you fucking pussy.
I don't know where to go.
Hey, uterus. Sorry to get you pregnant.
You pussy.
That is absurd.
Sorry to get you pregnant, you pussy.
I don't even know if that's a joke.
No, it's not. It's just like a vulgar sentence.
I'm gonna throw up.
On New Year's.
Throw up.
I gotta find the New Year's joke and then we're done, I swear.
It was just why was 6 was rated 7 on New Year's? Because 7, 8, 9, and that's the joke.
Yeah, I like mine because 7, 8, 9,
Yeah.
8,
That
7,
makes
6.
Way more sense. My God. What the fuck?
Sorry I didn't get pregnant, you pussy. You fucking pussy. I can't say this one. There's uterus and pussy in the
uterus
same
and pussy in the
sentence.
same sentence.
I found it.
All right.
How'd you find it?
This is a throwback. Here we go. Why was 6 afraid of 7 on New Year's?
Why?
Because 7, 8, 9.
Why 2 years?
What website did you find that on? That's not it.
Get it? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, but
There is so much wrong with what you are saying. There's
not New Year's.
You get it? 7,
Yeah,
6,
we-
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
but you're going 7, 8, 9. You're going the opposite way. You're going
You
down.
get it? It's counting.
Oh my God. And it's on New Year's.
John, who you got winning March Madness?
That was one of the
Fuck,
wildest.
all right. I'm sorry. I had to bring that one up again.
John, who you got winning March Madness? Who do you got winning March Madness?
Oh man, my stomach actually. I'm gonna. I can't say this. I can't say this one. Uterus and pussy are the same size.
My
Wow.
Final Four is lame.
Yeah.
I got Duke, Kentucky, Arizona, Wisconsin.
Ooh,
hate
that's not
Wisconsin.
lame. That's different.
I got.
I hate Wisconsin.
and then I got Tucky and Conson final 2. Tucky taking it all.
Tucky. That's a good pick.
Wow, I like Kentucky. There you go. I actually felt like I was gonna throw up right there. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Ugh.
That donut almost came right back out. Wow.
Um,
Well, I'm glad I didn't miss this one, Nick.
Nope.
I told you I had to have it go out with a bang.
Everyone, please watch the snack time tonight. They're doing Shamrock Shakes, and there's a little bit of a tribute video at the end for our pal Big Mike here. So if everyone could watch that and fast forward. No, don't fast forward to the end, but make
Watch
it to the
it,
end.
yeah.
Watch the whole thing.
until the end.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yep.
I love you all.
Big Mike.
Good night, San Francisco.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
No.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you,
Mike.
viewers.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike.
All right.
Are we off air?